like shine that's on my neck. I'm big like Diddy, I'm with it. Cali, we did it, Biggie of my city. Please no fit it, hit them too. The bread and get stupid, silly. Money that come, run it like water. Money so hot, Miami on fire, you better be. Might get on the porch of your fortress. Yeah, they see it, but no one reports it. I run in, Rick Rouse,
over.
Tell you like a G told me, they'll come back quick if cash rule everything around me. I'm YSL, Versace. You can see me in that Porsche GT, coming down Sunset, sitting on D, feeling like Pac, all eyes on me. Fresh bandana and them mad trees. Please, I spit every verse. Some say Cali, some say Khalid. 12 years down and I'm finally
if
free.
You want to, we can supply you.
So we got him done. The family, I'ma give him some. Spent that conda. He didn't run. Sunday had a whole church singing a song. Why they had to send my baby home? With some that paper long. Been a G in the game, now my son on the throne.
I am the beast. Feed me rappers or feed me beats. I'm untamed, I need a leash. I'm insane, I need a shrink. I love I need a leech. Why complain on easy?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody.
The crowd is assembled at BMO Harris Bradley Center looking for a Bucks victory here in Milwaukee. And we've got it right here for you on 2K Sports. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off a good outing against the Nets in Brooklyn. And they pulled off a 3-point win in that one. Too close for comfort, but they'll take it.
And we're able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
No style points earned for sure, Greg, in that game. But they did hit the big shots when they needed them. And oftentimes, it's not what you do as much as when you do it.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Ish Smith is out there with Cannon. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Okafor. And it's Landry in at the power forward.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And Michael Carter-Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And so here is Philadelphia. Okafor in the post, covered by Monroe. Okafor gets the bucket.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Well, guys, once again, the 76ers finished second to last in the East. Amazingly managed to win fewer games against the East than they did the year before, which was 14 wins in 2014.
And Philadelphia has possession. Greg Monroe missing from long range. Cannon can't hit.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Monroe's shot is good.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Plenty of space. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
That's good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I caught up with head coach Brett Brown. We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
And thank you for that, Doris. Cannon can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Okafor with the steal. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Stolen by Landry. Parker against Smith. From 11 feet away, Greg Monroe with the rebound. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Cleveland.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Henson's checked in for Parker. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Now, here's Grant. Guarded by Mayo. Embiid dishes to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on John Henson. That is his first foul of the game. Plumlee, he's checked in for the Bucks. Vasquez comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, stolen by Henson. Fast break, Milwaukee. For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That's good.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his teams.
Here's Vasquez. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Thompson, left side. Off target at the rim.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Vasquez can't get it to go. And with Kidd, the results on the floor, Greg, speak for themselves. He knows what he wants out of his players, Clark, and he keeps them accountable.
And, you know, having that accountability is what made the Bucks so much better last season. Kidd is still a very young head coach, but I tell you what, he's shown me a bright future in that capacity for himself.
Here is Bayless after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Here's Plumlee, and a miss there on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And the foul on John Henson. That's foul number 2 for him. Parker's checked in for Henson. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock from 13. And it's Noel missing. The Bucks trail. Oh, that's blocked. Grant with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Right wing. Over to the wing. Who's back up? Rebounded by the Bucks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ...
And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot.
Defensively, offensively,
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
That's a great point. Anybody who plays against him knows he looks plenty strong when you're banging with him. But if he needs to push and motivate himself by playing with a chip on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long way in this league using that method.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Jabari Parker is out there with Monroe. And it's Carter Williams in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. To the paint, here's Okafor. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Carter Williams kicks to Parker. To the middle. Monroe against Okafor. It's stolen by Smith. 76ers trailing. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And then Okafor slams it in.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
He is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
And the Bucks making a change here. Henson's checked in. Clark, when you take a look at John Henson, you see one thing, length.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. I mean, he measures 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan in the 2012 NBA Combine. His standing reach is actually 3.5 inches greater than that of Anthony Davis. Wow.
Wow is right. Second free throw, no good.
And talking about Henson, obviously the great length helps him as a shot blocker. The young center is also very quick off his feet. He's averaged around 2.5 blocks a game over the past 2 seasons. He's also been contributing some as a rebounder, though really needs to add some weight to kind of take it to that next step.
Cannon can't hit. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now Okafor defender. And Middleton the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Middleton's got his first points of the night.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Okafor gets the bucket.
Getting back to Henson, last year was an odd one for him. I mean, he was starting. Then in February, he was benched in favor of Zaza Pachulia. That might be a hint to Henson that he needs to put a little more work into his game to maintain a place in the rotation.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Break being the worst in the league to a playoff team.
Unbelievable what they accomplished. And they had a tough matchup in the first round with the playoff season Bulls, however. Things didn't go well, but they did get some valuable experience from that effort.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Plumlee comes in for Monroe, and it's Vasquez in for Henson. Vasquez passes to Plumlee to the inside, stolen by Thompson. Here's Covington. The dish to Landry. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, as you said, guys, I mean, the Bucks struggled early in their series against the Bulls, but they got the momentum and forced a game 6, but then were blown out at home to end the series. Ended up losing by 54. That's right, 54. Wow.
Carter Williams against Smith. It's stolen by Carter Williams. That's tipped. Here's Vasquez. Good D by Thompson.
And as you said, the Bucks lost on their home floor. One thing about that series is the Bucks introduced their new logo. They gave away free playoff tickets to anyone that turned in their old red gear. Not a bad deal in my book. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Covington. Rebound, Milwaukee. 1:46 left in the first half of the game. Vasquez with it, picked up by Thompson. Middleton on the wing. Here's Plumlee. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season? I mean, always a deep shooter who could stretch the floor. He hits the weight room in the offseason and became a much stronger defender. Now, he's one of the more promising 3-and-D guys in the league.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
And thanks for that story, Doris. They set the screen. Bayless dishes to Parker. The kick out to Mayo. 4 on the shot clock. Traps in the tray. Mayo's got 5. And for Chris Middleton last season, he went up in points, assists, rebounds, but went down in turnovers.
Boy, what an improvement for this young man. A late bloomer. I liked him when he was at Texas A&M, still growing into his body, playing with great confidence. He can spray that thing from 3. I like his promise.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Here's Bayless. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And stolen by Mayo. Up the floor. And Bayless with the basket. The assist by Mayo. Bayless has got 5 points so far.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Open shot, Thompson. The offensive rebound. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape. And we've reached halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.